Good morning, YouTube. It is 11:11 a.m. and I was just walking back from a meeting right now, and I noticed that I was kind of like rushing and I was kind of walking quick, and I told myself, "Hey John, because I have other meetings today and I'm in the middle of just the work day, and sometimes when you're in the middle of the work day, it's like you're so busy that you don't have time to remember to be grateful and to ground yourself and to be calm and to be thankful for the progress that you've made." And we are all guilty of this. We all sometimes get so caught up in daily life that we forget to be just mindful sometimes of, and I'm going to say this, and I'm an atheist, so me saying this as an atheist is quite controversial for atheists, but we have to remind ourselves of the answered prayers that we are currently living in. And by this I mean there's so many things, and everybody I feel that we have all made certain progress in life that sometimes, because we're so busy with everyday life, we sometimes forget to remind ourselves of the amazing fucking spectacular things that have happened in our life. So right now I was walking from a meeting thinking about the next thing I had to do, and I told myself, John, just slow down the pace. Remember, you have this car. And I told myself, like, remember, you actually achieved really fucking awesome things this year, so I want you to slow down, enjoy the environment, take a nice deep breath. You already did some work. I want you to slowly walk to your car. Be mindful of the fact that you have a nice car. I want you to slowly walk towards the car and just look at the car as you're walking towards it. Because sometimes you just like, it's like you're running around, you're like, oh, I'm going to get in my car. Blah, blah, blah. But when we slow down, even just for 5 minutes, this video is just going to be 5 minutes. It could help us reframe our whole energy and our whole vibe. So I told myself, just slow down. And as you approach the car, just slowly walk towards the car. Look at your car. Look at how nice it is. Look at the little specs, Think about how much it took for you to finally get a paid off car. Think about how it runs well, how it's going to work like for years to come, and how grateful you are about that, and how awesome it is to have a vehicle to transport yourself. If you wanted to do something this weekend, you can. So I just told myself, just be mindful of the great things that you've got going on for you, even though you are still a slave to your 9 to 5. I get it. But be mindful of the good things, bro. And this is what I've been telling myself. And not only that, other things came through my mind. The other answered prayer was like, I'm in my professional field now. It took years for me to get here, and I'm here. So be mindful of that. Be grateful for the process and the progress. The other thing I thought about was I've lost 20 pounds since last year. I wanted so badly to be where I am physically. I wanted so badly to be here last year, where I am physically right now. I wanted so badly to be here in this body during this point last year, February 2025. And I am here. So I told myself, be mindful of that. Be mindful. You're not in college anymore. You're not in high school. You're not in middle school. You don't have to deal with all that shit. You're a grown-ass adult. You get to run your whole life this weekend, this afternoon. You get to do whatever you want. Be mindful of that. So, it's so important to just slow down and be mindful, guys, and be cognizant of the small things that the places where we wish we would have been a few years ago, and how we are there now, because we are here now and we have made it another year. It's 2026 and we've accomplished things. Maybe you paid off debt. Maybe you finally finished attaining your associate's degree. Maybe you finally got a little bit of muscle on you, and it's just a reminder, bro. It's like we're all working, where everything is happening on its time. Good things happen to those who wait, and even better things happen to those who wait and those who grind. So with that, guys, remember to be a little mindful today. If there's an object that you love, remember to look at it and be grateful for whatever it is. It could be an instrument, it could be a book, it could be knowledge, it could be anything. To be grateful for knowledge. That's another thing. It's like, even today as I'm working, I'm using all this knowledge that's just coming out of nowhere that I've learned over the past 6, 7, 8 years, that it's stored in my unconscious mind like a goddamn computer. And I walk around all day long like I don't have this library of wealth within my unconscious mind. It's there. That's something else to be grateful about. So guys, once again, so many things to be grateful about. Grateful for the future, grateful for my peaceful, child-free life, as I always say on this channel. Guys, we made it past 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep it there. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday afternoon. Well, it's 11:11 a.m. in the morning, and now it's like 11:16 or whatever. Grateful for the passing of time during the 9 to 5. So with that, guys, peace and love.